take the outlet that's down there and we're gonna bring it up high. We're gonna bring it up to a level where it's easy, convenient, simple, and accessible. And with the Spin Power Pro, Pro being the important word, the most advanced charging station that Bell and Howell, a legacy company for over 100 years, have ever manufactured. We sold out the original with many thousands. This sold out about 3 weeks ago. We have in our quantity to last us till summer next year. And it just so happens we're gonna do it at the lowest price ever. $39.99, 5 flex pay, free shipping and handling as well. Every home needs it, and we're about to find out why. Our special guest, Mr. Chad Allen. Chad, did you have a lovely Thanksgiving, my friend?
I did. I hope the same for you. Was it good for you as well, and Charles and the kids?
You know, we had fun. I ate really quickly. I'm not gonna lie, I've got a bit of indigestion.
Well, now it's Black Friday time, so I said time to get to work. Now the deals are here. My friends left. They cleared out, but while they were here, I introduced the Spin Power to 2 or 3 of them who had never heard of it before. And I thought, where have you been? And they told me 3 or 4 or 5 different stories of where they can use it. But what is it? How does it work? Well, it's very compact. It's simple to do. The base is about the size of my hand, so it's not going to take up much of a footprint. And then do you see this short cord here? Pay attention because this goes very fast. I'm going to pull the base, but I'm going to pull the cord. And as I do this, I want you to pay attention to this top spinny portion because that spins. It goes all the way out to almost 4 feet of extension cord, bringing that outlet to you. And it also works in the reverse. If this looks like too much cord for you, if you're going to have it on the kitchen counter or the bathroom counter, maybe the nightstand is sort of close, you just want it up higher to the outlet. All you're going to do is you're going to hold the base, and then you're just going to spin that top. And what you're going to do is actually retract that cord right back in. It's really a simple product to an everyday problem that we all have. And what we're doing at the end of the day is replacing the good old-fashioned extension cord and not the household extension cord. That's the big separator with a legacy company like Bell and Howell. I'm going to prove it to you because the gauge on the extension cord is extremely important, and I don't hear a lot of other people talking about it because these 3-prong extension cords, they need that thick cord to drive the power where you need it. The same thing, our black extension cord here, same gauge, everybody. That means you can plug in your hair dryer, your flat iron, your curling iron, your electric toothbrush, your cell phone, you name it. It can all be charging and being powered up while you're in the bathroom. Oh, the Keurig, the air fryer, the toaster oven on the kitchen counter, it can all be plugged in. These are real 3-prong outlets and upgraded USB ports. But I'm not done here because we're also replacing the power strip. These things right here are terrible because you use a big brick and you lose the outlet above it and you lose the outlet below it, and this isn't nearly 4 feet. And then we're also replacing the surge protector. And that's a big one for electronics because, you know, it takes 1 lightning strike or 1 power surge in your home. And those electronics, the tablet's ruined, the phone's ruined, the computer's ruined. There's no reason to, you know, take that risk when for a low price you can protect yourself. And surge protectors, as I'm winding this up, surge protection, Adam, if you have something like this, or you have something like this, and you think they're protecting you, but you don't know the year you purchased it. Are you ready for this fun fact? You may know it, Adam. They're only good for about 5 or 6 years when it comes to surge protection rated. Now, they are still powering your devices, I'm sure of that, but they may not be protecting your device any longer. And the same thing with the Spin Power. I'm going to come back here with Adam Freeman. We're going to ask you in 5 or 6 years to buy another one of these. But for the deal that you guys have done today, I think it's worth it.
This is Black Friday. These are the biggest deals of the year. And I think as you look at this, everybody just says the same thing. It's like, okay, it makes a lot of sense. I never have enough outlets. I'm always negotiating with other family members. Can I plug this in now? Can we move that out? Because I need to plug my phone in and charge that. This gives you, from 1 outlet, gives you 14. 1 becomes 14. How? Well, because you're gonna get 8 of the 3-prong outlets and then 6 of the high-speed USB ports, which is what so many of us use anyway these days. So you're getting the regular outlets for sure and the high-speed USB ports. It is a tower of power with surge protection. Big point. I'm thrilled that Chad kind of really drove that home because we need to protect our high-priced electronics, and this does it. For those of us that don't want to have to bend down, move furniture out the way to access the outlet that's hidden behind the furniture and right by the floor and the baseboard, we're going to bring the outlet and we're going to put it up high. Easy access to plug in everything. Maybe it's in the bathroom where there's just too many things. We've got the blow dryer, we've got the shaver, we've got the razor, we've got the curling iron, we've got the toothbrush, we've got all those different things that we need to plug in. This now allows us to do it. We have 5 minutes left. We've already taken more than 500 orders, and for good 600 orders, it's for good reason. This is the lowest price of the year, and 5 flex pay, and free shipping and handling. We have them in stock and ready to be shipped out right now to you. The other thing, Chad, that you did, obviously, which is a big deal, we don't want the messy cords. We don't like extra cords when we don't have to have it. If this isn't going very far from the outlet, well, then you're okay. You don't have to have the excess dangling loose, right?
Is too far away, and that's where the 4 feet really comes in handy. If the outlet is too far away, well, bringing that outlet to you can be a real lifesaver. But sometimes that outlet is close, there's just not enough plugs. So that's where you're able to retract that cord just by spinning it right back up, and you're able to get that cord as short as you need it. That's going to come in handy when we're talking about the bathroom counter. In the first morning, you don't have to unplug the hairdryer to plug in the flat iron, because you can't get the 2 little bricks close enough on that outlet. So you have to unplug one to plug in the other, and then the first morning, you don't have to do that because you're all plugged in at the same time. It's really going to make your life easier. But here's what we've done. You know this box. You probably have seen this in some of the stores. It's not the same, okay? It may look the same. It's Bell and Howell. It looks like this. But HSN and Bell and Howell have been partners for over a decade. Bell and Howell's been in business 114 years, HSN nearly 50. Together, they're a powerhouse, okay? So here, we do something very special, and that we've upgraded the ports on this device. So every USB port on this Spin Power Pro today, more than twice as fast as what's in the stores. What does that mean? Your phones, your tablets, your computers, all going to charge faster. So if you have a cord like this, maybe it came with your cell phone, and it has the plug on it, of course you can absolutely plug that in and charge your phone. But let me tell you a little trick. You want to know how to do it faster? Take this brick off. These bricks, only 1 amp. Says it right on the back, only 1 amp charging. You plug it into the Spin Power Pro directly without that brick. Ready?
Great tip.
2.1 amp. Wow. More than twice as fast when it comes to charging. That means you're cutting your charging time in half. That means you're getting back to the dinner table. You're not like, oh my goodness, why have I only gained 3% on my phone? I mean, we all have electronics. We're all plugging things in. So this is the gift this year, I think. If you are giving somebody that television, or you're giving the HP 2-pack a stream, like there's a million great deals today on HSN, Adam. If you're giving somebody an electronic, wrap this up, mark it, open me first, yes. And then they'll be so curious of what they have to plug in a little bit.
It's a great idea, and I love the tips you just gave us as well, Chad. This is something everybody will use. Sometimes it's hard to decide, what should I get Uncle Doug? What would he love? Aunt Susan, sisters, brothers, nieces, nephews, cousins. What can I get them that they're going to use that's not going to break the bank? They'll use this. Because today in 2021, we all have more gadgets and gizmos than ever before, and we need to plug everything in. Finally, 1 outlet becomes 14. From all the 3 prongs, the 8 3-prong outlets to the 6 different high-speed USB ports that Chad was telling us about. This is so good, so brilliant. And again, this clever, clever design that Bell and Howell have, which allows you with the Spin Power, you see why it's called the Spin Power Pro, you can have that extra length of cord if you need it, or if you don't need that much, you can simply wind it up and you are good to go. Your electronics are protected because it has that surge protection, and it's just an easier life. Anything for an easier life, right? We take the outlets from the ground, floor as it were, and bring them up. Chad, the other wonderful thing is that I can place my tablet, my phone on here as well and get it up off the surface.
That's right. There's never enough time for me. I can't even say my name in this kind of short presentation, but there is 3 parking spots on top. So you're able to bring your devices up vertical off the ground if you're looking for that organization as well. If you're somebody who's in bed and you're thinking, I have that in the other room already, it looks like that. You probably own this one, the shorter version. This is the original one. It's only 2 tiers. We've added an entire 3rd tier to the Pro, giving you more outlets. This was just 10. Now we have 14. Now we have the rapid charging. Now we also have the smart charging built in, so you're never going to overcharge your devices. Leave your phones, your tablets, your computers plugged in all night long. it knows and it manages and controls the power take inside and out, because we're talking about Bell and Howell. And as we're wrapping up this presentation, just to prove it to you, if you're wondering why this is round, it's because these power strips were long. They never worked. You lost the outlet above it, and you lost the outlet below it. Well, by plugging something big and chunky into this thing, you never have to worry. The outlet on that side is exposed, and the outlet on that side is exposed. Adam, I called my mom tonight. You know what she said? I need a second one of those because I have filled up the first one. So the question is not, do you need it? The question is, how many do you need tonight?
Chad, great to see you. Happy holidays, my friend. We'll see you later today.
Happy holidays to you. Good evening, everybody.
Thank you, Chad. Stay in the ordering process for our Black Friday deals. Come with me a second. I want to show you our today's special. If you are just joining us saying, well, what are they doing? What